In one word, what Hope Store means to me is survival.
Hope.
Compassion.
Courage.
Opportunity.
Hi, I'm Carla Horton, the Executive Director of Hope Store, and it's been my privilege to be in this job for 25 years. There's so much we can tell you about the impact of the work we do every day, but to be honest, nothing says it better than the voices of the people that we serve. We'll start with Nicole. She fled to our shelter with her children, and she told us this. My 2 boys and I lived with abuse for 4 years before I found the courage to call the hotline at Hope Store. I finally realized that we just couldn't live like that anymore. Then there's Miranda. We knew her. We knew all about her, we thought. But then one day she showed up with a very black eye and an even more broken spirit. We rallied our services, got our lawyer and me, and off we went to court. And she wrote to us later that when she left court that day, she left with more than her order of protection. She told us, "It was the first time in months that I felt I could breathe." And my favorite quote of all, and I use it all the time, so bear with me, comes from Elizabeth, who wrote that Hope Store has given me the courage and hope that I never had before, and has allowed me to become the woman I was meant to be, strong, courageous, and most of all, free. We are so grateful to all of you who share in our mission and our vision of a world free from abuse. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Catherine. I am the bilingual counselor and advocate here at Hope Store. My whole life, I've always loved talking to people, being their shoulder to cry on, their support system. No matter how big or small, I'm always there for the people that I love and care about, and that includes my clients. I get satisfaction from my job being able to help clients through dangerous, intense situations, being their support system, knowing that at the end of the day, I'm making a difference in their lives.
My name is Shire Gatson. I am the Director of Outreach and Engagement at Hope Store. My job is to keep Hope Store's name relevant in the community. This is done through education, outreach, and our youth prevention program. We participate in community events, we present to organizations, we go to middle schools and high schools and talk to students about what abuse is and how we can prevent it for the future. Domestic violence is not an easy conversation to have, but it is a very real problem. And my goal is to continue to raise awareness about domestic abuse and provide resources to educate our communities on what intimate partner violence is and how we can combat it together. I enjoy the work I do. I believe in the mission of Hope Store, and I hope through this that we can help domestic violence survivors gain back their independence from the trauma of abuse. We are compassionate about the work that we do. We're willing to help anybody any way we can, through our community and through each other.
My name is Yamara Zaya. I am the residential manager at the shelter. Hope Store has given me an opportunity to offer a special treat, which is being able to speak to my non-English speaking clients. Our clients feel so comfortable knowing that they're gonna come into a shelter with someone and meeting someone that speaks their language. Many shelters do not offer a bilingual resident or manager or staff. Throughout my many years, I have learned that there are lots of tools that we're able to offer our clients. One of them is communication and offering them a space to be able to talk, a space to be able to heal. I just sometimes need to sit in quiet. So to be able to be there, to be able to understand, and to be able to communicate, it's huge. It's huge, especially for the clients that don't speak English.
I recently had a call from Sue, a client I had spoken with 2 years ago, who was now ready, she said, to talk more about divorce. I start off the consultation with the Jackie Campbell danger assessment in order to assess the lethality of my client's circumstances. It is a series of 19 questions which are very personal in nature. These questions run the gamut from, has his financial situation deteriorated in any way? Does he threaten to harm you and the children? Has he ever choked or strangled you? And then it asks, do you feel he's capable of killing you? I now know more about this client than some attorneys and some counselors may know, having never done this assessment in months or even the whole duration of their representation. We went on and we discussed her financial situation with her abuser. We discussed her next steps options. We discussed what would happen if there was court intervention. This process is about giving the power and control back to the client, back to the victim, so that we can help them make that transition from victim to survivor. And if it wasn't for the generosity of Hope's Door's donors, she would not have been able to transition. We really appreciate you being here tonight. We really appreciate your efforts on behalf of Hope's Door, your generous contributions, and your thoughts and well-being. Thank you so much.